Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to evercrisis. I'm going to be covering the entire live stream, all the big major points. We did end up waking up at 7 a.m. for this, by the way. I was in the middle of live stream watching this, and then I had to get my kids ready for school, so I fed them breakfast, came back really quick for the last big announcement. It was really good. Everyone that was here in chat during my live stream over on Twitch, thank you guys for translating this. Without you guys, there was pretty much, if there wasn't a picture, I had no clue what was going on. So big shout out to my chat on Twitch. I appreciate it. I'm going to cover everything that was really important in this live stream, so you guys are also up to date. So yeah, get ready. It's pretty big. So starting this off, yes, young Sephiroth is coming, and it looks really, really good. So I'm going to go by step before we jump to the young Sephiroth stuff. There was a lot of recapping, talking about the story, talking about the game, and just their passion about it, which is really nice, right? It was the first stream. They're going to get that all out of the way, and then future streams from this point on are probably going to be straight into it, talking about the new update, talking about the new content. This was like an introduction stream into Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and then they dropped a bunch of information here and there. So there's like this giveaway for the tote bag, a mouse pad, and that poster, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be on the North American side. Just want to give you guys that. The first like 30 to 40 minutes of stream was just them talking, and then they introduced the voice actors of Glenn and Lucia. So if you guys are wondering what they look like, that's them. Just want to lower them. So they had this cute little introduction for both of them. So a little bit after their introduction, we got the voice actor's name for young Sephiroth, and there was also a Q&A that he was answering a couple of questions. He's got, the voice is like, you look at him, you're like, damn, that's a nice voice. All right, so that was the introduction of the three characters. So now that the introductions of the three characters are out of the way, for the voice actors, we got a cutscene of young Sephiroth doing his moves in-game, showcasing 2 of his weapons and 2 costumes. And then I'm going to tell you all the announcements they had for all of this. So here's the little cutscene you guys missed, if you weren't there. It looks absolutely amazing, by the way. Like, everyone's gems are gone. So we have 2 moves coming out, and obviously he's not rocking his signature weapon. And then right after this, which he looks absolute badass, they have this costume. And give me 1 second, I'm gonna find you guys, hold on. As soon as we saw this reveal, a lot of us were like, whoa, Aqua, Kingdom Hearts 3? It has a lot of vibes of like the evil Aqua, or just regular Aqua in general. If you guys don't know what Kingdom Hearts 3 is, there's an example right there. We're like, whoa. Now for this one, the sword looks different than the previous sword. So you're gonna see, or 2 katanas here, there is a totally different one. That one has like a red ribbon on the back of it, where this one is just complete black clean. It's obviously young Sephiroth, so he's not gonna have his signature weapon. This is what the costume looks like, different stance, and that is pretty much for the teaser of the new costume. So regular young Sephiroth, his 2 moves into his 2 costumes, 2 weapons, and one of them are most likely gonna be free, because this notice right here that they posted at the end of the stream, they were trolling everyone by like, hey, you can pick one of these 4 things. And one of them at the top of the list is Sephiroth's 5-star weapon. So my guess for Sephiroth's weapon, what you saw in the cutscene, the first one is going to be this 5-star weapon, and the one with the costume that looks like Aqua, where that alternate costume, that is going to be probably in his banner, right? So kind of makes sense, because a banner weapon with a banner costume, 12 stamps. So that's happening, plus First Soldier 5-star, a weapon ticket, which we should have got already, including 1,000 crystals, blue crystals, and 20 stamina refills. But that's how we know that we're getting a free 5-star copy of Sephiroth's weapon. So Sephiroth, 5-star weapon, most likely come with a 4-star as well, but definitely a 5-star weapon. We've got the high score challenge rewards here and everything that is going on. The release date is the 29th, but it's going to be like the 28th, my regular time. This is just JP time. This is going to be happening. There's going to be titles, blue crystals, gachas. As far as I can tell, the release date for Sephiroth's banner is on the 28th as well. It might be pushed for like First Soldier characters coming out first, or other way around. If I'm wrong about this, let me know, but it does seem like these banners are coming out during this reset, because there is no other banners going on. So the dungeon ranking, the rewards for this is, like I said, really good. I like this. So the top 10 will be getting the title, the red title over there, along with 20 gacha tickets. Top 100, so number 11 to 100, will be getting the green title and 20 gacha tickets, and anyone 101 and below will be getting tickets, materials, rewards as just for participating. So it is very nice spread out. Big guys get to compete for a fancy title, which is really good to see. And the way that the ranking system is going to work is they're going to put you in categories of 10,000 people. So not the entire game server competing against each other. You're going to be in groups of 10,000. Which makes it that you might have a better chance of actually getting top 100 compared to everyone just facing every single person that has really good setups in this game. But besides that, we got titles down here. I believe for getting a score of 1,200,000, you get the red title. For a score of 600,000, you get the green title. And then everyone with the initial clears is going to get a total of 3,400 blue crystals, I believe, as long as you hit certain marks of a score, or just for clearing the quest for your first time. But from the rough translate that I see here, it is 3,400 crystals just for completing the quest. So I'm guessing that's how it's going to work. Like in other games, if you hit certain scores, you get more rewards. Or worst case scenario, that 3,400 is only for the first 100 people up there. But I think it's first rewards. Correct me if I'm wrong. So diving a little bit deeper into the actual high score challenge itself, they are going to be doing... from the translation here, it is bosses are going to be weak to ice and fire. Battles are going to be ranked by quickness and killing, and also use as little item as possible. So most likely, like when you play Crisis Dungeon, the bosses hit us, and then our max HP is less and less and less until we use like a supplement to restore it back to max. So they're gonna have that limitation going on most likely in this. So you gotta beat all the bosses. Your weakness is ice and fire. The faster you beat them, the more bosses you kill, the more score you get, but don't use any items for the best score possible. So there's gonna be also different, like normal, hard, and very hard of this Crisis Dungeon style. So you're going to go in there and clear whatever one you can. Most likely the harder one is going to drop more score, and the lower one is going to drop less score. But as long as you get those clears in there, you get the rewards. So we're definitely going to try to do that on the channel, give you guys setups, ideas, or my live streams. We're going to go for the full clears and try to get everyone all those initial clears and rewards. So besides that entire event challenge, Young Sephiroth, which is all separate, this is a completely different thing they announced. So on October 6th, they're going to be releasing the DPS check, aka Sephiroth himself is going to test if you're worthy or not for whatever future event he's going to be part of. He's going to be a boss, we're going to face him, we're going to try to beat him, or he's just going to stab us like he stabbed a certain someone, and we're going to have a hard time. So I'm hoping this is that quest where we finally get out of auto battle and we have to run into manual mode and try to do our best to take this guy down. So super excited for this boss fight coming. It's just great to have him finally in the game. And yeah, also I was talking about in the stream how if we do pull Young Sephiroth, what happens when Young Sephiroth's in the actual team with Aerith as your healer? So there's going to be an interaction between the two of them? Obviously not, but it's still pretty funny to be like, yeah, I have Sephiroth and Aerith on my team. So jumping into the next event, we're going to have a Halloween event, which is pretty straightforward. Like every other Square Enix game, they always celebrate the holidays, Halloween, Christmas, yada, yada, yada. So there's most likely going to be a bunch of costumes for characters. They might do the main cast. They might give Halloween costumes for everyone. That's all to be decided as we go forward. So if you guys are saving gems for Sephiroth, just know that there is going to be most likely costumes for all your favorite characters. So be ready to be saving for a poll and saving for polls for costumes, because as of now, stamps are the only way to get costumes. I don't know if they're going to release an event for these, giving out free versions, but this is going to be happening in a Halloween event that I'm really looking forward to. So next up, we have this chart that they showed, and I was a little confused. I'm like, is this for the highest score challenge? Are they like saying that people are going to be in brackets of 1 to 49,000, 50 to 99,000 power level? And then what this turned out to be was stamina. They've been keeping track on people spending stamina, hoarding stamina, what their power level is, how much do they have in their inventory, and they noticed that they should probably increase how much stamina you've got going. So after this slide, they released this right here, which roughly translates to, you know how you log in at different times and it gives you a stamina pot? Well, they're going to times that by 3. They're going to give you 3 stamina pots when you log in. So you're getting like a total, if my math is right, 12 in the entire day just for logging into the game. So 12 stamina refills per day. But not only that, they're also going to be dropping the recharge rate of 1 energy from 6 minutes down to 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes, you're going to restore 1 energy. So the stamina problem is pretty much going out the door. With stamina, after that came food. So they're going to do a collaboration nowhere near me at all. It's going to cost you about 1,200 yen, was it? Yeah, 1,200 yen, which roughly translates to 10 US, 12 Canadian. And if you do purchase something from the shops, they are going to give you a freebie of these stickers, which are super, super adorable. So I thought, collaboration, that's great. But then they showed us this, and I'm like, that's cool if it was near me. So we got like these chocobo treats that you kind of use a spoon and eat out of that. They were eating them on stream. I was so hungry, and I was like, that looks so good. You got these little boxes. It looks like little tin cans with candy in it. And then those stickers for just purchasing anything there for 1,200 yen. This looks really, really, really cute. We're not going to get it, sadly, though. So just wanted to let you guys know. Also, look inside the box. Look at them. They're so cute. There's Aerith. There's Tifa. There's a Moogle. It looks so good. It looks so good. Look at the cuteness. Look at the cuteness. Every single one is like a little metal tin, and inside's got... Why can't this be here? Why? It's cute and delicious. I want. Okay, well, besides the food and the treats and all the cool little collaborations that we're not going to get over here, this is probably the biggest thing that they announced, and it's a huge step forward, in my opinion, for future Square titles, because a game like Final Fantasy First Soldier, if you guys remember the shooter they attempted, we in my community really loved that game, and it got shut down very early. We were super sad about it. I was even part of the big tournament, facing everyone in the end there. It was a hell of fun, but one of the things we said that if it was on PC or console, it would definitely have succeeded way more than it did already. So what they're doing right now, which gives me hope for future Square Enix games, including this one, is they're releasing a Steam client. And from that picture there, you can see that they have macros, Z on the menu, control. I'm hoping that they let us like actually choose our own keyboard bindings for that. And the Steam client will be released. They didn't say anytime soon, but they did say in this year. So sometime in the next 3 months, there should be a Steam client, which is a huge step forward and one of the biggest announcements at this entire thing, not just for this game, but also future games that Square Enix decides to let out, so that way more player base, more people can have access to it, and that way the game has a better chance of surviving, because every other gacha game that's out there usually triple releases these days, a mobile, PC, and console version of their game, and they do very, very well because of that. So that pretty much concludes the entire live stream. Sadly, they didn't really talk about anyone else that can't play the game right now. SEA, you guys are still stuck using VPNs or whatever you use in order to play the game. I don't know why it's not completely worldwide. They didn't explain it, but I just want to give you that information if that's what you were looking for. Besides that, that's it. That's the entire live stream. That's everything we got to look forward to. I'm pretty excited. I'm ready to go for all this new content because I'm a little tired of farming summons over and over and over and over again in co-op events. So looking forward to these new challenges, new bosses, new characters, Halloween event, so much going on. But hopefully you guys found this great, entertaining. I loved it. I was very, very happy that we did the live stream to watch it together with the community. If you ever want to catch those live streams, the Twitch link is down below. Besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.